Hi everybody, welcome to True Wants. We're here, we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a true want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that's right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell that's beside that subscribe button, and I recommend that you press it. It's called the notification bell, and what ends up happening is YouTube will send you one email notifying you that I just uploaded a brand new video. You will see in your inbox the picture and the title of the video, and if you press on that picture, it acts like a shortcut and it takes you directly to the video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive and I don't want you guys to miss out. The other thing is I have the pillow here to remind me about the thumbs up. It is really important if you're watching my videos and you're enjoying my content. It takes literally 1 second. It's also right underneath this video. If you press it, it will click another number and it will give me a thumbs up. The reason that's important is YouTube has informed us that with those thumbs up, they will put my videos in front of larger audiences of people that also watch my type of videos. So this way my audience can expand and I can grow on the YouTube platform. So I appreciate when you guys do that. Also, if you leave me a comment down below, that's how we communicate with each other. We share in those comments. So anything that I'm discussing or doing, take a time and just dot a little note and send it to me, because that's how I love to be able to communicate with you guys. That's my lifeline to you. All right, today we are going to be going through the Boxycharm Premium box. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I do get 2 of these boxes. It all started when I was put on the wait list for both, and then they opened up customization, and because of the customization choices were usually more than the cost of the box, and because I have the channel, I figured this way I would be able to show the second customization on my channel, and that's what we've been doing. A couple of times I've gotten some really big duplicates like palettes and things like that, and I've been able to have giveaways on the channel to be able to give you what the duplicates are. So it's really been working out, and we haven't had a lot of duplicates in a while. This month is a little bit different, and I have a little bit that I want to discuss with you guys too. So if you've already watched my first video of my premium box, everything in it is exactly the same except for my customization choice, which is the Chocolate Gold Soleil Too Faced product. The box that I got was variation 46, and this one is variation 44. I will swatch this for you and I will show you, but I have a couple things I would love you guys to give me an opportunity during this video to discuss. I will go through all the products again for the people that are seeing this for the first time. But for the people that have been following me and you've been sharing with me in the comments, this box obviously came later than the first one, and we've all had the opportunity to communicate with each other through the comments, as well as I had the opportunity to also watch a couple of other girls that I like to watch that get the same boxes and to see what they got in their boxes. And I'm learning a lot because I just assume when Boxycharm is doing things and they tell us all their boxes are going to be full-size products, I assume that everything that I'm getting in my box is full size. Well, I have brought to my attention by a few people, and some people that I really respect, that they're saying the milk product that is in this box is not a full size. And a couple of the girls own the full size product and they showed us side by side, and literally this was not the full size. So I don't understand what they're doing with that. They've also put in here a Sugar Rush product from Tarte, which is the sister company to Tarte. This is a product that's geared toward the younger generation. It's supposed to be a good quality product, but at a lesser expensive price. So with that said on this, I'm a little bit surprised that he chose to put these in the premium box. This to me shouldn't be in the Boxycharm world if it isn't full size, because that's how he sold it to us. He said all his products were supposed to be full size, but more importantly, this is called premium, and we pay $10 more for this box above the base box. So if this was going to be in any box, which it really shouldn't because it's not full size, it should have been in the base, including the Sugar Rush product. To me, is a product that should have been in a base box, not a premium box. That's my opinion on this, and that's solely based on the communications that I've been getting back and forth and having the opportunity to watch some of the other channels. I did see some people complain on Instagram to the Boxycharm Instagram page, And what was written back left me a little bit frustrated, I guess is the right word. And I just want to share it with you, and I would love to know in your comments down below if you feel the same way. They're saying that this box is what they want to call now a discovery box. And that's what subscription boxes are. It's for us to discover products. But if this has now become more of a mystery box, except for the items that we're choosing. They do so much promotion on Instagram, and there's a lot of girls that their whole channel is based on sneak peeks and sharing with us what's going to be in the boxes. And when we finally get our boxes, there's always a bit of disappointment because all of those sneak peeks are not showing up in majority of the boxes. They're showing up in a very small percentage of the boxes. This is the second time I'm not getting any palette in my boxes. And when I started with Boxycharm, and I really started very early with them, every box had a palette. And they showed a lot of different variations of palettes. And I did mention this in a previous video that the variation on this box was a choice between, it wasn't a choice, it was their variation, that it was either going to be a mascara by Kevyn Aucoin or a palette by Too Faced. Why wasn't it a palette and a palette? It shouldn't be, the two variation choices shouldn't be, or at least it should have been a skincare in the choices, a skincare and a palette, because some people don't want skincare and some people want makeup. But if we're not able to make the choice, why are they making the choice to be between a mascara and an eyeshadow palette? I don't understand that. And there's so many things that other boxes are doing that he's a very smart businessman. I know, you know, this makeup world is something, was an opportunity that he saw, and it was a void that was missing. And as a business person, you know, and an entrepreneur myself, I think it's brilliant that he tapped into full sizes in the boxes where everyone else was doing samples, and he got companies to work with him, you know, and things like that. And you can tell when he does his Instagrams that he's learning about the products and about skincare along the way. And it's really fun to watch him because you can see he's not in his major comfort zone. Business-wise, yes, but product-wise, not so much. So on a business side, I don't understand a couple of things, and I just want to share this, and then I'm going to share with the boxes, because I'm not the type to usually voice, and I don't know why. For some reason, when I opened up this box, and I was excited that the card was number 44, and it was a different number, because sometimes you can end up with the same box, because if you get two boxes, they're on two different accounts, and they tell you that if you have two different accounts, they cannot promise you that you're not going to get the same boxes. But with all the variations that he has, to end up where all the products are the exact same in a different variation number, except for the customization choice, it didn't make any sense to me. So that's just my little bit that I wanted to share with you guys on here. But I think if Boxycharm wants to listen to some of the people that are getting a little disappointed and frustrated with the box, the couple of things that I want to mention is, if we know that there's a few things that I'm finding in other boxes that I'm really enjoying, and if he could put it into the Boxycharm formula, I think it would be beyond a win-win. I just finished doing the FabFitFun selections and things like that, where they gave us 5 customization choices. I'm not saying he should give us 5 customization choices. I think it's fantastic that we even get an opportunity to have one. So I'm not saying anything about that. I think that's fantastic. But I think there should also be an opportunity for the $10 or $12 to add on some products during that process. So instead of having this once a 3 months or once a quarter, or however you want to talk about it, on these add-ons or boxy pop-ups, that everyone is scrambling to go in to do their purchasing. And I think that's where a lot of this frustration is coming from, because I spent a lot of time yesterday. I still work, and it's hard to find time to pull aside to get onto the boxy pop-ups and all that thing. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I got on early. I saw it on Instagram, did not get any email notification that it was open, not even that the customization was open. And then of course, the system was crashing. People were putting items in their boxes, in their carts, and then it wasn't going anywhere. And it even happened to me that I put items in my cart, went to check out, and they said they were already sold out before I even had the opportunity to check out. So it enabled me to put it in my cart, and then when I went to check out on my cart, half of the items I wasn't able to even get. At that point, I was so frustrated, and I went on Instagram to see if anyone else was talking about this, and everybody was complaining. And I said, you know what? I'm at a stage in my life where I don't really need anything. It truly is wants. The prices are great, and if you can get them, that's great too. But if it ends up feeling like a job, or it starts feeling like it's not enjoyable, and I found myself getting frustrated, I said, this is ridiculous. This is makeup. This is supposed to be fun. You get a box, you open it up, whatever inside it, you're probably going to use, and if you can't use, you can give it to family and friends, or if you're lucky enough and you have a channel and you could do a giveaway, that's great too. So I just said to myself, I'm not interested, and I just closed my computer. 5 hours later, I got an email telling me that it was open for me to do. Oh, and I had trouble getting my customization as well. It wasn't showing up, and then the girls were complaining about that too. 5 hours later, an email came down that the pop-up was open. 5 hours later. Things were already sold out when I went on early. 5 hours later, I pay for my box full year. I don't think I'm going to do that again. I have my base box. I do get the Luxe. I have 2 accounts, so I'm getting bases and premiums. I know this is sounding like I'm complaining. I'm just not complaining. I'm frustrated, and I think at this stage, he has to change how he's doing things. And I think if he looked at the FabFitFun formula where we can add things every month as opposed to waiting and being all, excited for this. And there's so much on the Instagram with what's available, and you get your hopes up that you're going to get something, and then either the quantities aren't there, or he doesn't know his volume of traffic that he's getting, that his site is constantly having hiccups. It's a problem, and I think he really has to address that somehow. But to me, there's got to be a different way than doing these pop-ups and these add-ons that we're all trying to get in at the same time, because like I said, I don't have anything to show you on my channel in reference to pop-ups, because I chose to close my eyes to all of it, because everything that I really wanted was sold out. Then I figured I would try a couple of different things to even just try, so I could show you guys how the pop-up worked. And those got sold out while it was sitting in my cart, literally for maybe 2 minutes while I was buying other things. So it just, to me, was not what I wanted. Then the final thing, and then we're going to just go through this, is the choices for June. They started showing sneak peeks already for the choices for June. Half of us haven't even gotten our boxes yet for May, but they're already, of course, trying to sell us what's going to be happening in June and getting the hype up for June. So we started seeing those. Already, the base box had 5 selections to choose from. 2 of them were items from the Professional and the Hydrating Primer that were already in last month's box. Then the other 2 was a Tula and a Lily Mascara. Okay, fine. So I said, okay, he obviously has extra inventory. 90, I'm sure all the boxes that I saw open, and I watched a lot, got these Benefit Professional primers. Anyways, so there's duplicates there on choice, so that's there. Then the second thing was the 2 choices were in the base box, so I said, okay, fine. He also changed the dates of when he was going to do the Luxe. The Luxe was supposed to be on the 18th. All of a sudden, the Luxe was open yesterday, was on the 11th. So I said, okay, I did the choice for my base in one account, and my other account had the Luxe, so I went to do my choice in there. And when I finally was able to get in, because that wasn't working either, the choices were the same of what was in the base. It was a choice between that Tula Cooling Under the Eye product and the Lily Mascara in the Luxe. The Luxe choices were the same as the base box, and they were only 2, where there were 5, even though 2 of them were repeats in the base box. So I just said to myself, I hope I don't get, and I'm not getting any tracking on his boxes. So this box today was an absolute shock. So he's hearing all this from me, or if he watches this, or you guys are hearing all this from me today, simply because all of this just happened, and then the box came, and it was like, how do I get excited about sharing the box with you guys? And all this is going on in my head. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to vent a little bit. But I would love to know your thoughts down below. If I'm totally off the mark on this, then I'm off the mark. But as a business person, I'm just a little frustrated with how he's handling the business side. So that's how I feel. Do I think all the products that anyone is getting, and not everyone gets 2 boxes? So if you end up with this box, I think it's an absolute win. I did have the opportunity to try some of these products, and I'm going to go through all that with you guys here. So here we go. Starting with the Kevyn Aucoin mascara. I'll be able to give you some feedback on some of this because I've had an opportunity to try this stuff prior to getting this box, because this box came later than the first box. And I like to try everything right away, so I have an opportunity. So this I was really excited about getting because it was a Kevyn Aucoin product. And like everybody, we all love the name brands, and we all love the labels, because this is just under $30, this mascara. And as I mentioned in my previous video, the first mascara that I fell in love with was from Lancome, and it was also, the price was up there, it was in the 20s. And it's one of my favorite mascaras. It's a Def and Sil, but I've had the opportunity to try other mascaras from Too Faced and everything, and there's some drugstores that I love even more than. And that's where I am, I guess, at this stage in my life where I've had the opportunity to try a lot of the brands and got hooked up with a lot of the advertising. And like Kevyn Aucoin, that you think, oh my God, it's a $30 mascara. I can't wait to have an opportunity to try it. And what's great about these boxes, because they are discovery boxes, I got to try a Kevyn Aucoin mascara, and now I could take it, you know, and say, this is something that I want to repurchase, or wow, I have other mascaras that I get from the drugstore that perform better for me than what I consider this. So I love the opportunity to be able to try it, but it also opened up my eyes that getting stuck on labels is getting stuck on labels. Good products are good products, be it if they're in the drugstore or be it if they are available in the department stores. And that's why I fell in love with YouTube, was I got introduced to Dupes, I got introduced to a lot of things, and it took me out of my department store comfort zone. So Kevyn Aucoin, this mascara, I was not overly impressed with. That's my opinion. What I did like about this mascara, it is a drier mascara, which is usually what I like, but this one is really, really dry. So I don't know, it just felt very dry to me. And this here has the wand that has very similar to the roller lash. The roller lash though, when you put it on, it lengthens your lashes. This didn't do that for me, and I really thought with this type of brush, that's what it would do. But based on the formula and this brush, it didn't work for me. It clumped up my lashes. It didn't give me the length. It gave me more volume than length. And I did only need a couple of coats. I did put it on even again today. You can't even, because I put on an eyeliner that I wanted to try from an Ipsy box, which I did enjoy, you couldn't even see my eyelashes. And it just, happy I had an opportunity to try it. Hopefully I'll be able to, you know, give it to somebody that will have an opportunity to try it too, and then they can give me their feedback on it. But for me, it wasn't a win. And like I said, that's a $29. The next item was the one that was my choice, and I was excited to get this. And then again, this was another hiccup that they had. This was supposed to be a matte. They were advertising all along that it wasn't the matte. Then when they did the choice, it was the matte. Then they sent out an email saying, we made a mistake, it's not the matte. If you want to change your selection, you can, but we don't know what's available and things like that. So whatever, I just left it alone. This is gorgeous packaging. I really enjoy the Too Faced products. I enjoy their packaging. I enjoy everything Too Faced. This here is the product here. It doesn't look like it has a sheen to it. Everyone's talking that it has a sheen to it. I don't see it. To me, it is a beautiful, beautiful product. I'm really, really happy I have it. And I will be using it, and to me that was a win. The next item was from Milk Makeup. That's the one that a lot of the girls told me, this is $15, and it is definitely not the full size. It is a creamy blush lip product. They're saying it's an oil based glow stick. The one that I got is in the color Glimmer, and this one here, let me see if I can get the little top of this off by just spinning it open. Yeah. There's a little cover on here. I recommend that you keep the covers because any cream base will dry out if you don't. The color of this I think is stunning. To me, I really am planning on enjoying this, but I will be using it as a lip product, not a cream blush, simply because I'm a combo girl and I'm not into the cream stuff yet. However, I've been seeing a lot of good products that are coming out this season that are cream that a lot of girls that are combo are trying. So I probably will try it one day, but it's not like top of my list. So that's what the second product is there. Sorry, that's the third product. The fourth product were these brushes that are these expensive brushes from this brand called Battington. From what a couple of the girls mentioned, this is an eyelash brand, and these are their brushes. They are stunning. They're saying these are $45 each brushes. This is supposed to be a $90 brush. I have some brushes from IT Cosmetics that, like I mentioned in my previous video, that I absolutely love. They're soft and beautiful like this too, but they're plusher and they're bigger, and I do not spend that kind of money. I get them in kits when I get my IT Cosmetics on QVC, and I recommend to everybody that if you're looking at getting IT Cosmetics to always go to QVC, because they usually give the brush that's usually the same price as the product in the kit. So am I happy to have these to use them? Absolutely. Definitely the other one is going to be going to family friend or a giveaway in the future, so somebody else will have an opportunity to try them. So I like that in that sense, that the duplicate is something that I can definitely give someone else to use. The next item was one that is from Sugar Rush. This product I actually really enjoyed. It is a $12 item. Definitely an easy repurchase, and I would have repurchased if I didn't get a second one. You can see that I've already tested the product out. It is a beautiful, beautiful consistency. You could wear this during the day. You could wear this as a lip treatment at night. It goes on like velvet, and it stays where you put it, so it's not going to migrate. So it's a thick enough of a balm, but easy enough to take your finger and put it on. So really liked it. The packaging, a lot of the girls are going wacky about it. It looks like a plastic rose to me that, you know, used to be on the birthday cakes when you were a kid. The next item here is from Pureheals. And Pureheals is a new brand to me, and I'm really impressed with it. This is also not an expensive product. It comes in the retail box. It is a $28 value. And this here, I tried it already twice. And I'm going to show you the product here. I got really lucky in my Ipsy bag, my ultimate. I got a peel-off mask, which I was really afraid to try. Just want to show you the consistency of this. I was scared to try it. And then I saw that the brand was Pureheals, and I figured I would do the mask, which was a peel-off mask, and then I would do this serum right afterwards. And the peel-off mask was a pleasure to use. I had no problems with it at all. So if you're putting it aside because you're afraid because it's a peel-off mask, don't be. It really was easy to use. It peeled off very nicely, and it left my skin beautiful underneath. It really, really worked, and it was fantastic. And definitely keep it on for the 30-40 minutes. That's what I did. And then I put this over it, and my skin drank it in. So I really felt that that combination was fantastic. So the next night I wanted to try this on its own. So after I did some, bath time and enjoyed my evening, I did the last thing to put this on. And what I couldn't believe was how quickly this penetrated into my skin and left my skin ready for something else. So it's not, what I'm trying to say is it really penetrated nicely into the skin. So I really am impressed with this Pureheals line, and I'm definitely going to be looking at more information about them, but really, really, really good. Like I said, this is something that I think is a winning product. So do I love this box? Yes. Am I disappointed that I got everything for a second time when there's already more than 46 variations, and this is variation 44? I think he's got to do better with his variations, and it shouldn't just be that the only thing different in a variation is the choice item. There's got to be more thought on how he's doing all of this, because like I said, I really hope he starts looking at some of the other boxes that are doing really well, like FabFitFun, how they have the add-ons within the group of what you're buying, telling us maybe ahead of time what's going to be in our box, so that when the sales come on for these add-ons and all that, It's not after our box arrived and I didn't get something in my box that might have been on the add-on sale or the pop-up sale and I didn't buy it because my fingers were crossed that I might have gotten it in my box. Things like that. I just think a little more homework has to be done. So many people are now getting into doing boxes. So he might have been the pioneer on doing full size in the boxes, which is fantastic. But now a lot of other people are doing full size boxes as well, full size products in their boxes at reasonable prices. And they're also doing little extras, you know, like with Ipsy, they give us a bag. With, you know, with FabFitFun, they give us the choices of the customizations within the actual box that we're going to be getting. All these little things I really think he should be looking at. So if you agree with me, great. If you don't, please just leave it down below. This videos don't want videos to all be so long, but I want to share with you guys, and that's what this channel is all about. It's about sharing, and this platform enables me to do that. But your feedback back to me is what I need to hear as well. So please don't forget to leave your comments down below. Once again, I think Boxycharm is an absolute win. I think getting a box is absolutely fantastic. If I didn't get a second box, I definitely am happy that the second box included my choice item, because sometimes that was a mishap too in the past. So this is an item that I really was looking forward to trying. Would I have loved to have the opportunity because I have a channel to try a lot of other products? Yes, but this time I didn't. So hopefully next, the base boxes, I haven't received any of them yet or any notification on those either. So hopefully on those there'll be some more products, and hopefully those two boxes won't be the same, and I'll keep my fingers crossed that we'll be able to open them on the channel and share them with you as well. All right. Once again, everybody, thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your time in your day with me. It means so much. As well as everybody, just please continue to stay safe and stay well. We are finally in the state of Florida being told that we are going to be going into phase 1. So I'm excited that things are moving in the right direction there. And hopefully somebody from Boxycharm or someone that watches my channel knows somebody at Boxycharm, and they can hear some of this and maybe some of these hints of what they can do to make things better and enable us to really enjoy the excitement of the boxes again. So that's what I'm hoping for. But with all due respect to me, what's going on in the rest of the world is what's really important. The fact that I got a box that maybe is a little bit disappointing, it seems so childish and silly, but it's something that I wanted to share with you guys. And that's it. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.